Sometimes we are all helpless when it comes to our heart. Hello everyone, you're watching Screen Sick and today we'll be counting down our top 10 picks for most sad romantic movies. So sit back and grab a tissue.
And all I feel is blue. Like
5 Feet Apart. The life of a 17-year-old girl, Stella, who suffers from cystic fibrosis, is full of routine and boundaries, and she has to spend most of her time in a hospital. But when she meets a boy, Will, who also suffers from the same disease, all of her restrictions are put to test when they start having feelings for each other. But the disease they have requires them to stay away from each other at least 5 feet. As their connection intensifies, so does their temptation to be with each other and embrace their love. Remember Me. Tyler Hawkins, who is a troubled young man, gets in a fight and is arrested by an officer. On his release the next day, his friend dares him to flirt with a girl, Allie, that goes to the same college with him, who happens to be the daughter of the police officer that arrested him. What starts as a game turns into something more serious. Allie eases his trauma, but soon she realizes his secret, which creates a divide between them. A truly simple story with an unexpected twist in the end. The Best of Me. Two high school sweethearts, Dawson and Amanda, who were separated due to difficult circumstances, are reunited after 20 years when Dawson returns to his hometown to attend his surrogate father's funeral. Upon their reunion, they look back at their wonderful time together and relive it again. Me, Earl and the Dying Girl. Greg, who is a socially awkward teenager who spends most of his time with his friend Earl making short films. He is forced by his mother to befriend Rachel, a girl from his school who suffers from leukemia. The forced interaction turns into an undying friendship between the three of them. This movie has a truly touching plot and some very hilarious dialogues by the cast. The Notebook. In a hospital, a patient named Duke reads a story in a diary to a fellow patient who is an old woman who suffers from dementia with memory loss. The story involves a poor yet passionate young man who falls in love with a rich girl and gives her a sense of freedom. But they are soon separated due to their social differences as the guy goes off to serve in World War II. Me Before You. After getting unemployed, Louisa Clark is forced to accept a job which requires her to take care of a rich man's son, Will Traynor, who gets paralyzed in an accident. At first, they kind of step on the wrong foot and have differences, but soon they bond with each other as Louisa tries to make Will change his decision to kill himself in desperation. A Walk to Remember. After getting caught in a dangerous prank, Landon Carter is assigned for community service as a punishment, which also involves participating in a spring play. During the practice of the play, he falls in love with Jamie, who is the Reverend's daughter. Landon falls for her carefree and kind nature and living without thinking about others' opinion, but she also has a huge secret. Lake House. Alex, who is an architect, moves in a secluded lake house. Love blooms when he starts exchanging letters through a mailbox with Kate, who is a doctor that used to live in the house before him. But unknown to them, they soon realize that they live lives 2 years apart from each other. A truly unique and heart-wrenching tale of patience and true love. This is a highly recommended movie. The Fault in Our Stars. Two cancer-afflicted teenagers, Hazel, an introvert whose best friend is an oxygen tank, and Augustus, who has an outgoing and exciting take on life, meet at a cancer support group. The two of them have an instant connection and they embark on a journey to visit a reclusive author in Amsterdam. This film is based on a popular book of the same name written by John Green, which was also adapted in a Bollywood film Dil Bechara, starring late Sushant Singh Rajput and Sanjana Sanghi. Perks of Being a Wallflower. A 15-year-old boy, Charlie, who is an introvert, enters a high school and struggles to make new friends. Two seniors take him under their wings in a group of misfits where he opens up and learns to cope up with his friend's suicide and his traumatic past. A true coming-of-age story that beautifully showcases depression, friendship, and struggles of a teenager. That's it for today. If you enjoyed the video, please do give it a like and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.